Is suing Monroe County, 3 deputies, and the company that makes drug field tests after she says a bag of cotton candy landed her in jail. Tonight we go behind the tape to find out just how accurate the tests used by some law enforcement officers are and how Dasha Fincher wants to change the way they're used. Dasha Fincher's life is almost back to normal.
We're like, don't get the cotton candy. And
she says her family can make jokes now, but the results of this traffic stop on New Year's Eve in 2016 changed her life. According to a Monroe County Sheriff's Office report, deputies stopped Fincher and her boyfriend because of their window tint.
Asked could he search the vehicle, was like, sure. You know, I had borrowed a car from a friend of mine. And that's when he pulled out the cotton candy and was like, what is this? And me and my boyfriend both looked at him and was like, it's cotton candy.
But the field test results came back as something much different.
When he tasted it, he said, do y'all want to tell me why this is coming up for positive for methamphetamines? And my look was just, says it all. And I was just like, no. I asked him to test it again. He refused.
Fincher and her boyfriend were both booked in the Monroe County Jail. The cotton candy was sent to the Georgia Bureau of Investigation for more testing.
But I was calm because I just kept thinking, they'll get this and I'll go home tomorrow, is what I kept thinking day. And then the next day I was like, okay, tomorrow. And then, you know, it's a long weekend, holiday weekend. You know, it'll be Monday. But it was 3 months that I sat there waiting.
Fincher was arrested under a warrant for drug trafficking. Her bail was set at $1 million. She couldn't pay it, so she sat in jail.
It was horrible. You know, I could deal with the jail part, to be away from my family that got me my grandbaby. My granddaughter was fixing to be 2, and I was so scared she was gonna forget who I was. And then my daughter-in-law went in labor with the twin grandsons. And I was supposed to be in the delivery room with her, and I couldn't be there because I was, you know, they were holding me on $1 million cash bond for cotton candy.
In a GBI report about Fincher's case dated March 22, 2017, agents wrote, no controlled substances confirmed in the sample tested. The blue substance in the car wasn't meth, according to the GBI's crime lab. The charge against Fincher was dismissed. It's not the first time a field drug test has gotten something wrong. In October of 2015, a man from Florida made national news when what he says were pieces of Krispy Kreme donut glaze tested positive for meth when officers used a field drug test. So we conducted our own test with a field drug test used by some law enforcement officers in Middle Georgia. We tested blue cotton candy gotten from a gas station. That's where Fincher says she thinks the candy in the car came from. This is the first one I did with the cotton candy. You can see it's kind of a magenta color. On the pack, it says if it has the presence of meth, it's supposed to be that dark blue color. So this one was a negative. In total, I tested the same batch of cotton candy 8 times. Out of those, 3 looked like they could be positive for meth. In her lawsuit, Fincher names as defendants the arresting deputies, Monroe County as a whole, and the company that makes the drug test used in her case, Searchy. She says she's owed something for the time she spent in jail.
I was at first saying an apology, but if they'll just do something about this race, to keep somebody from going to jail that doesn't have to go to jail, I would be so happy.
Because she knows firsthand how precious time can be.
They can never give me back the time that I missed not watching my grandbabies be born. They can never give that back to me.
Fincher's lawsuit against Searchy was dismissed 2 weeks ago when a judge ruled there was insufficient evidence. Her lawyer says they're disappointed, but still pursuing their case against Monroe County. We've reached out to Searchy, the Monroe County Sheriff's Office, and Monroe County multiple times, and as of this airing, no one has responded to our request for a